Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Overcome the Overwhelm and Get Out of Your Own Way. And I gotta tell you, I am fired up here today because as you can see, we are on a WALK with the DOG. And one of the things I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit here today was about resiliency and something, that you've heard me talk about before if you've been on my podcast or you've heard about it or gone on our website or whatever the case may be, is I talk a lot about how success is not a straight line endeavor, right? You've heard me say that before. I'm sure you've heard others say that before. That's certainly not my, quote or anything like that, but success is definitely not a straight line endeavor. And I think what happens is that in Western society in general, and then the United States in particular, for those of you guys who are listening to it here in the States, we kind of really put success on this idea of excuse me, that you just, you get up, you do something, you start your business, and boom, you just rocket off like, I don't know, Elon Musk or Bill Gates or, Michael Dell or people like that. And that's just not been my experience. And, one of the things, if that is the case, that really becomes super important in terms of everyday success is being able to be resilient and being able to overcome adversity. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk with you guys about a little bit here today, which is overcoming adversity and resilience, and a real quick, well, I don't know if it's a quick way, but it's a real straightforward way for being able to do that. And it has to do with really unveiling and understanding your why. Okay, now you might have heard some of this before. Maybe you've gone to some classes or something like that, but understanding your why is super, super important. Deb actually has a really, really good exercise. I've actually incorporated it with some of the clients I've been working with, which is it's called the 7 levels of deep. And it's really, really good. She got it from someplace else. I don't know exactly where she got it from, but it really, really, she got the idea, I should say, from that. But it's really, really good in terms of understanding what your why is. All right, so let me talk about it real quick and then relate it back to how you can be, kind of more successful and overcome resilience as a result of it. So what you want to do is whenever you're going and trying to do something, build a business or whatever the case may be, you're going to run into some adversity. Okay, so what you're going to want to do though is what a lot of people try to do is they try to just kind of power through that adversity with just kind of like this tactical skill set kind of thing. Oh, well, I've, reached this level and, whatever, I'm trying to lose weight and it's not working out, so I'm just going to stop going to the gym. Okay, they just kind of give up a little bit. And it's the reason they give up is not because they don't want to be successful or lose the weight or whatever. It's just because they've lost the energy. It's kind of like trying to have a rocket. You know how you have, I don't think we've done the space shuttle in a while, but like if you have if you go back to like the Apollo missions, you take a look at, it goes out, and then the rocket ship goes off, and then, oh, that sounds like another dog. We're going to keep moving. And then what happens is you hear some other things. You have like I said, the rocket ship. What happens is you have one of the fuel boosters comes off. And then you go up further and another fuel booster comes off. And when it's really trying to break the atmosphere, then, the last one eventually kicks in and then, like I said, breaks off. And what happens is people, when they have a degree of adversity, they don't have that extra gear. They don't have that extra fuel booster. And that, what that extra fuel booster is? Is your why. Okay, so here's what you want to ask. You want to get a real clear handle of why is it, like, for example, let's say you're building your business. Why is it that you're building your business? And the answer might be, well, I want to be able to make some more money, right? Like if somebody were to ask me that, that's what it is I would say. I want to be able to make some more money, okay? And that makes total sense. And then the next question is, all right, if that's the case, why do you want to make more money? Like what exactly is it? So I might say, well, I want to make more money because I want to, I don't like working for somebody else, and I was actually having some health concerns when I was doing that. And you're like, okay, well then why is it important that you are not working for somebody else? Well, again, like I just said, so I don't have any health concerns. Okay, well then why is it that it's so good for you to be healthy and be able to do that? Well, because of, the diabetes runs in my family, and I want to be able to, live well into my 60s, 70s, and 80s and 90s, and I don't want to have any challenge as it relates to that. Okay, so then you say, all right, well, why is it that you want to do that? Because I want to be around and be able to create a little bit of a legacy for not only myself, I don't have kids, but not only myself, but for others around me who I come into contact with. Okay, so now when I have some adversity or when I have some challenge, I can just stop and be like, well, listen, this isn't something that I'm trying to do for myself. This is something that I'm trying to do for other people. This is something that I'm trying to do for, others around me. This is something I'm doing for my health. This is something I'm doing for the community. This is something that I'm doing for people who just show as a role model, right? So understand what your why is, okay? Understand what your why is, and you might have to ask yourself 3 or 4 times what that is. Why is it I want to make more money? Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to do that? And then when you get to that, you will have a reason that when adversity comes, because I'm telling you it will, when adversity comes, you'll have something to kick into that goes beyond just what it is that you want to do yourself. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. As always, feel free to swing by the Fast Track Success Club. It is a Facebook group that we have. It's a free group, a group of a nice little like-minded group of individuals and community. All you have to do is go to THEFASTTRACK successclub.com. It's a free group. You can jump right in and I will see you there. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.